Hello everyone and welcome back to Sawyer Studios, and I am doing a review of the picture of the Republic fighter tank that's coming out this year. And I know there's been a lot of flack on this picture because of the very vertical sides that we got to see in that one shot, but we only saw a side profile, so I made a replica of the tank as best as I could based off of this one picture to see, are super straight sides really that bad looking? Alright everyone, so this is pretty much what the tank looks like, and I tried to get the dimensions perfectly. I recognized the detailings on the side, the bricks, and I practically tried to do it as best as I could to the picture. And as far as the profile goes, I'm pretty sure I got the right length and the height. So first of all, here is what the tank looks like from the front. Now, I do have to admit that I do not have the big piece here that is, it looked printed. I'm assuming it's a printed piece that folds on top, but it definitely is a 4 by something. But the important part is that I do have the actual triangular pieces that LEGO's using in there. And so if we were to look at the tank from the front, it actually doesn't look that awful. I mean, yes, would it have been ideal if the tank like went outward a little bit? Yeah. But to be completely fair, you don't really notice it, to be completely honest. I mean, if you're just playing with the tank as it is, I don't think that's such a big deal in my opinion. I think that the color scheme that they're going with the maroon, white, and then the lime green, as they started to do that with Obi-Wan's Jedi Interceptor and Hyperspace Marine, that Toys R Us exclusive set, I think the color scheme looks good. Yeah, I mean, as far as the detail, I don't have stickers, obviously, to go on here or on this part. And some of the pieces I had to substitute for pieces that I had, or maybe not have, but they're a part of another set and I didn't exactly want to take that set apart. So this is just what I was able to put together within a day of that picture. But I mean, I did get this accurate. What I would say is weird is just the spring-loaded missiles sticking out the back so far. But I mean, I think the gun looks good. As far as the top with the clone trooper and the swords, I mean, once again, just to reiterate everything, I don't think this up and down right here is that bad. I mean, I'll do a little 360 degree. And once again, this is a concept of what I think the tank is going to look like from the best I could do from the picture, from that one picture. But yeah, I don't know. At every angle, I think the tank looks okay, except for this one. That one, you might be able to say, yeah, looks a little wonky. But from every other angle, I think, honestly, it looks pretty all right. But that is just me. And also, when we saw that picture, the front was open. It was, completely, open. And I think maybe there's some dimensions. I mean, the front was not just a flat piece like this. It had dimension to it. It had, what do you call it? It had triangular prism-like angles. And so, to be completely fair, this will be rounded out as well. And so the only super flat part will be here. This isn't really even an accurate representation of the front because you'll have the triangular bulge, and so it'll look even smoother on the front. It won't be completely flat. Mixed with this, I think it looks fine. So yeah, everyone, that is my this is my prototype of what I think the tank will look like. And I mean, one picture doesn't really do a set justice. Every set has a bad angle, so I wanted to try to build it as best as I could, try to get an idea of what it could look like. And honestly, I don't think there's really anything to complain about. I think it still looks pretty darn nice, and I'm sure, and this is my model. For Lego, it's going to look even better than mine. As I said, for the reasons before, the front will have that nice printed piece that's actually curved and not just flat. And obviously the back will look nicer and all that stuff. And blah, blah, blah. And they'll all be maroon pieces. I had to use some of the bright red pieces, so it won't look as wonky. But as I said, this tank I actually think is going to turn out pretty darn nice comparatively than what we initially have said. I think M&R was a little overreaction of a first picture of what the set was. So yeah, this is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and comment if you want me to do this again. If there's if we get a singular picture of a set for me to try to build it out of the pieces I have, just to give a more of a profile view of what it is. I don't know, maybe this is the only time I'll do this, but subscribe if you're not subscribed. Check out some other Lego content. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.